I want you to imagine this. You're sitting alone at home. You finished school or uni or work and came home. To relax, you decided to scroll through some YouTube videos and find a very enticing video promising you the secret to losing weight. Or perhaps to gaining infinite discipline. Or to easily getting a boy or girlfriend. Whether it's that you're lonely, unhappy with your appearance, or frustrated at your inability to focus on what should be focused on, how could you ever pass up on the secret to solving your issues? For that matter, even if you aren't struggling with these things, more charm, better looks, more discipline, more money, or whatever else is promised is not something you'd say no to, right? So you click on the video, and on your screen appears a likely well-groomed, attractive young man. Probably in quite a good shape too. Perhaps he's a bit older. But still in 9 out of 10 cases it's going to be a confident, attractive looking guy. Someone you'd want to listen to for advice. Someone who's clearly made it. So you eagerly await what this person is going to tell you. You listen excitedly as he's about to tell you his secret to unending motivation, work ethic, popularity, and everything good in this world. After trying to sell you something, of course. And it's cold showers. Or waking up at 3 a.m. Or perhaps you simply have to clean your room and all your problems will be solved. Love you, John Peterson. Huh, that's a bit odd. How would something so simple solve all your problems? You might wonder, but the guy is confidently explaining how it will positively impact this and that and snowball into all these wonderful things. And he has clearly made it, so what the hell? Maybe there's something to it. You decide to try it out. You compile all this advice, deciding from now on you wake up at 3 a.m. to take an ice bath, make your bed, clean your room, check the stock market, go on a jog while listening to a business podcast, lift weights, take a shower, make your bed again, work on your online business, and then go do another ice bath. Just for good measure. Now if this worked for you, and suddenly all you ever wanted is in your hands, all of a sudden, then congratulations, I suppose. But if you're anything like me, chances are all of this didn't fix any of your underlying issues. All it did was exhaust you and clutter your mind with things to do and boxes to check. Still no girlfriend or boyfriend. Still not feeling very motivated to work on the things you actually wanted to work on in the first place. And probably still not happy with your appearance. So, what happened? Was it your own fault for not trying hard enough? Or were people simply feeding you lies? No, silly thought. No one would lie on the internet for personal gain after all. Jokes aside, both of these are possible. And probably apply to some cases of failed self-help. But I don't think either of these accounts for the bulk of it. Instead, what I believe happens is a lethal combination of lacking self-awareness and survivorship bias on both the side of the listener and the speaker. Maybe that's already enough to understand what I'm trying to get at here. But my teachers always told me to elaborate more on my essays, so I will continue talking. I don't personally think that people who post this kind of simplistic self-help content are really lying. At least not consciously so. They probably did the thing they said helped them, it probably did help them, or at the very least they felt like it helped in a sort of placebo way, and they probably think it will help others too. This is where the survivorship bias comes in. Not only will you see disproportionately many successes, meaning while there are maybe 1,000 people who failed doing said thing, you only see the 10 that made it, but also the people in question might have already been predispositioned for succeeding at the thing in question. To give you an example, maybe the guy you're looking at is genetically blessed for weightlifting and builds muscle by simply looking at a dumbbell in the corner of his eyes. But he personally attributes all his success to eating 15 eggs a day and drinking fresh fish blood. I have no idea how I came up with that one. Anyway, the point is, just because a person succeeded, it doesn't mean they actually had the right strategy. Maybe they simply got lucky. A real-life example of this that probably all know is that one kid in school that didn't study at all and still got good grades. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't listen to studying advice from that kid. This leads me to the second thing I mentioned, lack of self-awareness. On the speaker's part, this could be, as I just mentioned, a lack of awareness about what kind of behaviors or strategies actually lead to success. Perhaps you're extremely diligent by nature and would do your work no matter what you did before it, but you swear it's because of your pre-work ritual. I will save you my stupid example this time, that you get your work done on time, every day. Sure, this pre-work ritual might have some reaffirming effect on yourself because of your own association with it. But that won't help a naturally less diligent person, or even worse, someone with something like ADHD, one bit. Which brings me to the listener, and I'll just say this bluntly. If you, for example, have ADHD, no amount of breathing exercises will fix your focus. That's akin to telling a person with depression to just smile more. While a smile might cheer someone up if they're just having a kinda bad day, if you are clinically depressed, this won't solve anything. This is why self-awareness is important. While solutions to problems are often not as simple as we'd like them to be, maybe the advice from the self-help guru was genuine, maybe the advice worked for him, and maybe the advice did wonders for some people listening. But even with all that, it's possible it would simply not work for you because of your different personality, difference in brain structure, or heck, it could even be a difference in gender, height, weight, general fitness level, whatever it might be. It's entirely possible that you just need a different strategy, or sometimes even a completely unique one just for you. And the issue with this is, no matter how well intended or well researched the video, no one can tell you what kind of person you are from across time and space, and the screen. A quote I once heard that puts this pretty well is, "Life advice is like a shoe. Try it on, and if it doesn't fit, discard it, and try something else." And to spin this a bit further, it sure as fuck helps to know your shoe size when looking for shoes. Maybe you are talented and in a lucky position to pursue your dreams, in which case the advice of follow your dreams might be a really good one. On the other hand, if you don't have the talent or the ability to pursue a dream, like I lack the ability to edit videos, but I digress, or you deal with failure so catastrophically bad it would lead you down a ruinous path where you to fail at your dream, it probably is a better idea to not follow your dreams and play it a bit more safe in your life. There are many things that would factor into how you specifically would go about solving your issues or achieving your dreams. And sadly, a stranger's video on the internet can't tell you any of that. And of course, neither can I. Only you can. And that is why this video is pointless. But even if this video, or my other videos for that matter, won't solve your problems, maybe you still get something out of them, if only some entertainment. In which case, I'd be grateful about a sub or like. But honestly, just watching to this part is already more than enough. Alternatively, if you want to talk with me, just write a comment, I'll write a reply. Thank you for watching, have a great day wherever you are.